A club looking to one day emulate the great FC Barcelona is London-based Premier League club Tottenham Hotspur. Calling White Hart Lane home since 1899, recent years have seen the club grow to become one of the biggest in the Premier League. But with the ground limited in terms of numbers, their new home will double the amount of matchday supporters and make the club amongst the biggest in the world. Richard Lenton caught up with Spurs young gun Harry Winks and former Tottenham defender and captain Ledley King for a sneak peek at what will soon be Tottenham's new North London home.
It's a fantastic time to be associated with Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. So many positive things happening both on and off the pitch. A brand new stadium, the whole area has been regenerated as a consequence. But what does that mean to someone born and bred as a Tottenham fan, now living every young boy's dream? Harry Winks, great to meet you. I bet you're looking forward to getting into that stadium and playing on that new turf.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's looking amazing. It's really coming along well. When you've grown up watching Spurs all those years and you've been to White Hart Lane and you've really followed Spurs, it gives you that extra sense of, I don't know, just a little bit more warmth when the stadium's eventually built. And me personally, I can't wait to play there. It's really exciting times, and I think it's more than just a stadium. It's a home for people, and it's going to be jobs for people as well, so it's fantastic.
I wanted to talk to you about your Spanish heritage as well. I've heard rumours that you've been learning Spanish. How far are you getting?
I've been learning for about 4 or 5 months now, and it's hard. See, I've got Spanish family as well, and it's something I've always wanted to learn, the language, and never been able to do it. But yeah, it's coming along okay. We've got a lot of Spanish boys and South American boys in the team, so I try it on them, and I make a lot of mistakes, but they're good lads, and they help me out.
So would you be able to say something like, Tottenham's ground will be the best in the world in Spanish?
Not yet, no, not yet.
What area of Spain were your grandparents from?
They was from an area called Ronda, near Malaga. That's Marbella kind of way. My nan's side, all her family and that are born up in Ronda.
So did you have family holidays in Spain?
Yeah, we had quite a few as I was growing up. It's such a lovely country to go to.
And the next time you go, are you determined to be able to order a meal without pointing at a picture?
That's the aim, yeah.
Come on then.
Oh no,
come on, give us a dish.
Put me on the spot now.
Come on then.
A dish.
If we would both like a paella washed down with a beer, actually you'd better have a water.
With a beer.
What we're going to have?
Pollo.
Does that mean John? Come here.
Pollo means chicken. Pollo con marisco. Paella.
Where's my beer? Order me a beer.
Con cerveza.
Con cerveza. I always thought it was like
beer.
Un bière por favor.
No, that's I don't know what that is.
That's French.
That's just a mixture of everything. Yeah.
It'd be a good holiday, I think.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Do you remember the first time you went to White Hart Lane as a young boy? Do you remember the game?
Yeah, it was just brilliant. It was a great day for me.
Who would you say was your first ever Tottenham hero then?
I'd probably say Ledley King. He was a world-class player and he done so much for Spurs, and he gets so much appreciation now from all the Tottenham players, staff and fans as well. So he's a real hero to Spurs.
Ledley King is an iconic figure for Tottenham Hotspur. A product of their famous academy, Ledley made over 300 appearances for Spurs and was at the heart of one of the toughest defences in the Premier League. Forced to retire due to injury, Ledley became an ambassador for Spurs and is relishing the role as the club moves to the next level.
Does this get the juices flowing again, watching the new stadium?
It sure does. I played at the Lane throughout my whole career, but to see this and know that it's coming into reality very soon, really makes me excited. Yeah. But, it's not just on the football level, it's for the whole area. The amount of job opportunities, a lot of life-changing opportunities for people within the area, which a lot of people don't really see. They just see the football stadiums being built, but it's much more than that. We realise our importance within the community, something that we always have done. You often see the superstars down the high road integrating with community, and that's what it's about. It's letting these people know that we're just like them. We belong to the same community, and we want to help each other and to improve it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Feels like a match day experience, this, Ledley. Are you able to get back into that feeling of being a fan again now that you've finished playing?
Yeah, of course. I still, on match days, I still, get that buzz driving into the stadium, and I think that will stay with me forever. I think when I retired, I was offered the role as an ambassador, and it can be a difficult time for players, when they retire. So for me to go straight into a new role, I think really helped me get over that kind of pain of not playing anymore. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing people have joy in their face. Makes life enjoyable.
A mark of how far Spurs have grown can be seen in their fan base. Celebrated Hollywood actor Mark Wahlberg is just one of their fans, and he paid a visit to White Hart Lane before it was demolished.
Mark Wahlberg, you gave him kind of that virtual tour, but there was a reason why he was here, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, he was here with his brother, who's a chef, and they was looking at potentially putting one of their restaurants, Wahlburgers, I think it's called, in the new stadium. You know, he's one of the last people to actually have a kick about the old stadium, but I think they prefer the American football.
The NFL, you're going to be hosting some games, aren't you?
Exactly. To play a minimum of 2 games at the new stadium is going to generate a new audience to the stadium, as well as concerts and things like that.
So, professional football over 14 years, what was your diet like?
It changed. I mean, when I first started, the diet wasn't as important. As I got a little bit older and I had my injuries, it was important for me to make sure that I was eating the correct foods.
Well, you don't have to worry too much about your diet anymore. So what do you fancy from this menu?
Can I get a ham and cheese omelette, please?
Do you want chips and meat or chips and salad?
No chips, just salad, please.
I'll have his chips.